This video is going to go over some key points on having a 22 caliber handgun as a basic home defense gun. Now, this video isn't for argument on 22 versus any other caliber out there. That could be done in a different video. This video is pretty much for the folks that have decided to have a 22 caliber handgun for home defense, and I just wanted to go over some points in regards to that. So the first thing is you want to make sure you have a reliable handgun. Now, 22 handguns, there's a lot of different models. Some are more pickier than others. The biggest thing is to get out and make sure that the gun itself won't fall apart and to make sure that it is reliable. And that's going to take a couple hundred rounds of the chosen ammo that you choose to use for self-defense through the gun to determine that it's reliable. Along with that, with a good handgun design, you want to have good ammo. I recommend a few hundred rounds at least. 22 ammo is pretty cheap, so you can afford a few hundred rounds of the self-defense stuff, so that way you can determine that it's working good and you can get a decent idea of the consistency of the ammo. 22 rimfire ammunition can be either really consistent or it can be horribly inconsistent, just depending on what particular brand it is. So you want to pick something that's really consistent. Federal Punch and CCI mini mags come to mind. Also, the Stingers are pretty good from CCI. Those are pretty good loads. In fact, this gun right here has the Federal Punch 29 grain right here. And really good load. And it's actually designed for defense uses. So I kind of like that. That's why I have it in this gun. And this, by the way, is a Taurus TX22. After ammo consideration, you want to think about, okay, what's a good light? That goes for any type of home defense gun. You want to have a good light to be able to ID the targets, and you don't need to spend a lot. One reasoning for a 22 might be you're on a budget. So this Taurus TX22 is a budget-priced gun. This is a Streamlight TLR3, very budget-priced as well, and it works extremely well, just a basic light. The magazine right here is illustrating my next point. If you want to have something in 22 caliber for home defense, have a good capacity. This is a standard TX22 mag, but it does have the tandem cross extender on it. So I do have a little bit of extra capacity in here. That's really what I want. I want to have a good number of rounds because these rounds are very limited in their effectiveness, and there's a high chance I'm going to have to put multiple rounds on target to do what I need it to do. So make sure you have good capacity and also extra magazines. Any other side notes, make sure to keep the 22 simple. Don't change too much of the stuff inside of it. And the reason I say that, this is just my personal opinion, 22s are set up a certain way from the factory. And I believe what they try to do is set it up to where it works with the widest range of ammunition possible, at least for the most part. I don't know if everybody does. But when you start changing springs and doing a bunch of things to it, you may mess with that. So I ask, if someone asks my opinion, I would say just avoid doing that. Try and keep it stock from the factory as much as possible. Only do the things that would really help you, like capacity, a light, maybe putting something like this Talon grip on her. This is a Talon sandpaper style grip. I like these grips right here because it locks the gun in my hand. And of course, you could change your sights if that's your thing. Overall, the biggest thing to focus on is the reliability of the ammo and the reliability of the gun. Whatever style you have, whether it's a semi-automatic like this, or if you choose to do a revolver or something like that, just make sure that you have reliable ammo that has decent performance and you have a gun that will reliably shoot that ammo. It's very critical because you're dealing with a cartridge here that's very limited as far as self-defense uses. But the upside to this cartridge is very low recoil, pretty much little to no recoil, and extremely low muzzle blast when compared to a centerfire of the same type. So that could aid as far as staying on target, time between shots, accuracy, all that good stuff. It could really come out in your favor with this. Plus, it's easy to train with. That's one real defining factor of these, is you can go and just get standard 22 ammo, train with it, keep the good stuff for the home defense. If the standard stuff that you got in the bulk pack doesn't work too well, that's okay. You're at the range, and it is giving you the opportunity to do malfunction clearances and all that good stuff. And then, just shooting a little bit of the good stuff every now and again to make sure consistency is still good with what you have. So, all right, that's enough out of me. Just a couple quick points. I'm never going to tell somebody no. You can't use a 22. If that's all you have, just outfit it the best way you can. That works the best for you, best way for you, that gives you the most advantage that you have, because that's what you need. When you're defending yourself, you're not playing on a level playing field. You want to have the advantage in whatever way possible. So, all right, feel free to put your thoughts below. And as always, I hope everybody's staying safe out there. Until next time.